All translations copyright Ken Wheeler 2021. The creator sacrificed, consumed in the fires to the uncreate. This is the meaning of the word jhana, i.e. samadhi. Patty 1.70. The Lord, the Buddha, is that Brahman, which makes Brahman wheel, Brahmakaka, move, unmoved mover, Atman. Itivutaka number 123. The soul is having become Brahman, MN 1.341. The Buddha is a teacher of non-dualism, Advaita Vedan, i.e. Advaita, Mahavutpati 23, Divyavadana 95.13. The core message of secular Buddhism found within the Nikayas, the oldest texts of original Buddhism. The soul is the refuge that I have gone unto, it is the light. That very same sanctuary, that final end goal and destiny. It is immeasurable, matchless, that which I really am, that very treasure. It is like unto the breath of life. This animator, KNJ 1441 Akakundam. Nihilists, Nathiko, those who deny the soul, go to terrible hell. SN 1.96 Gautama Buddha. What is the one benefit, Master Gautama, which you exist for? The one thing that the Tathagata exists for is the fruit and emancipation by illumination. SN 5.73. Followers, this body is to be seen as it really is. It is merely the product of past karma, i.e. the body. 5 aggregates cannot be purified. SN 2.65. The Tathagata, the Buddha, is a designation for, means become Brahman. DN 2.84. The well-centered mind, will, sata, is the path for attainment of Brahman. SN 4.118. This is immortality, that being the liberated mind, will, sata, which does not cling after anything. MN 2.265. This said, the liberated mind, will, sata, which does not cling, means nibbana. MN 2 at 4.68. Steadfast in the soul, thiditoti, means one is supremely fixed within the mind, will, sata. Silakandavaga at 1.168. Your mind, will, sata, is supremely emancipated. Like the full moon on the 15th day and dark of night. SN 1.233. The single most philosophically important passage in all Buddhist doctrine. MN 1.436. Whatever form, feelings, perceptions, experiences, or consciousness there is the 5 aggregates. These he sees to be without permanence, as suffering, as ill, as a plague, a boil, a sting, a pain, an affliction, as foreign, as otherness, as empty, sunyado, as selfless, annotato. So he turns his mind, will, sata, non-aggregate, away from these. Therein he gathers his mind, will, within the realm of immortality, amitaya dhatuya. This is tranquility, this is that which is most excellent. MN 1.436. Attained the steadfast soul, their mind, will, sata, is calm, they're cleansed of the entire world. Taintless, they have become Brahman. SN 3.83. The purification of one's own mind, will, this means the light jyoti within one's mind, will, sata, is the very soul, atano. DN 2 at 2.479. The purification of one's own mind, will, sata, this is the doctrine of the Buddha. DN 2.49. How is it that one is called a Buddha? Gnosis, that the mind, will, sata, is purified. Visuddham, such as how one is deemed a Buddha. MN 2.144. A will, sata, which is based upon samadhi, attains to complete sovereignty. This is known as samadhi of the will. SN 5.269. Void is this body of the soul, or that upon which the soul subsists. This gnosis is meant liberation of the mind, will, sata, by shunyata. SN 4.297. The subjugation of becoming means nirvana. This means the subjugation of the 5 aggregates means nirvana. SN at 2.123. Picture of the urn containing some of the remains of the historical Gautama Buddha. www exclusive Udana 81. There is an unborn, an unoriginated, an unmade, and an unformed, i.e. the soul, Brahman. If there were not, O followers, this unborn, unoriginated, unmade and unformed, there would be no way out for the born, the originated, the made and the formed. The soul is the dearest beloved. And 4.97. The soul is the refuge that I have gone unto. KN Jataka Pali 1441. To be fixed in the soul is to be flood-crossed. Mahavagayat 2.692. The soul is Svabhava, self-nature. Mahavagayat 3.270. The soul is the refuge to be Satsutanapadat 1.129. Nirvana means the subjugation of becoming, and 5.9. Having become the very soul, this is deemed non-emptiness, asunya. Uparipanasat 4.151. Steadfast in the soul, Thidototi, means steadfast in one's true nature. Thidasabhavo Takanapadat 3. What is emptiness? Liberation. Gnosis and contemplation into what is not. The soul liberates one from misconceptions about the soul. This is emptiness, liberation. Patti 2.67. What do you think is form, lasting or impermanent? Impermanent Gautama. Is that which is impermanent suffering or blissful? Indeed, it's suffering. Gautama. Is that which is impermanent and suffering and subject to perpetual change? Is it fit to declare of such things, this is mine, this is what I am, this is my soul? Indeed not. Gautama. MN 1.232. Having insight, he knows. Having vision, he does so see. The Lord is the holy I become. He is Gnosis become. The Dhamma become. Verily Brahman become, is turned to the soul. Elucidator of the goal, giver of immortality, he is the Tathagata, the Lord of Dhamma. MN 1.111. When this exists, that comes to be. With the arising of this, that also arises. When that is not present, that does not come to be. With the subjugation of this, that too is subjugated. This is meant that which nescience, ignorance, as original cause, there are then experiences, and with the experiences as cause, there then is found consciousness. SN 2.65. What do you suppose, followers, if people were carrying off into the Yeta grove bunches of sticks, grasses, branches, and leaves and did with them as they wished, or burned them up? Would it occur to you, these people are carrying us off, are doing as they please with us, and are burning us? No, indeed not, Lord. And how so? Because, Lord, none of that is our soul, nor what our soul subsists upon. Just so, followers, what is not who you are, do away with it. When you have made done with that, it will lead to your bliss and welfare for as long as time lasts. What is that you are not? Form, followers, is not who you are, neither are sensations, perceptions, experiences, consciousness. MN 1.141. Wide open is the portal to immortality. Let them hear the Dhamma of the Stainless One, the Buddha. MN 1.168. What of this short-lived body which is clung to by means of craving? There is nothing in it to say, I, or mine, or me. MN 1.185. Whether he walks, stands, sits, or lays on his side, so long as his mind, sata, is sovereign upon his very soul, he is thoroughly quelled. Ativutaka 82. Parinirvana is to be steadfast in the soul. Thidototi. Theragathat 1.51. Suffering comes to one with mind, will, sata, which is inchoate, incoherent. SN 4.78.